Bridgerton may be about the Bridgerton siblings finding their true loves, but no matter what, each character relies on their family members the most, and everyone secretly has their favorite sibling. After 3 seasons of Bridgerton, every Bridgerton sibling has a clearly defined personality and motive. Eloise is the black sheep of the family, while Anthony is the responsible one and Colin is the adventurer. Along with that, audiences have gotten a taste of the Bridgerton siblings' relationships with each other, giving big hints as to who might be each other's favorite brother or sister. Of course, Bridgerton never truly reveals who each Bridgerton likes the best. Amid the romantic drama and countless ton activities, there isn't much time for the family to parse out who likes who best. However, audiences can definitely make some theories based on each Bridgerton's behavior. Not only does the show offer some clues, but the books also provide insight into the Bridgerton siblings that pair the best. Overall, viewers can make their own assumptions as to how the Bridgerton family relates to each other. Anthony's favorite is Benedict. Anthony and Benedict are an inseparable duo. Although Anthony is often portrayed as a private and rather lonely character, his favorite sibling is probably Benedict. The main link that ties the two together is their age. Anthony and Benedict are the 2 eldest boys of the family, and likely spent a lot of time together growing up. This bond is even showcased on the show. Anthony and Benedict are constantly going out together, whether it is getting their faces shaved or visiting Mundrich's club. Anthony may be somewhat secretive about his feelings, but Benedict is still his right-hand man, through and through. At a close second for Anthony's favorite sibling would likely be Daphne. Anthony and Daphne have a notably close bond during Bridgerton Season 1, and Anthony seems to have the most anxiety about Daphne's future. He clearly loves her dearly and cares a lot about her happiness. Yet, at the end of the day, Anthony's closest confidant would have to be his wife, Kate. Kate is who Anthony can truly be vulnerable with, which unfortunately, leaves his siblings in the dust. Benedict's favorite is Eloise. Benedict and Eloise are 2 black sheep. Despite the fact that Anthony's favorite sibling is likely Benedict, Benedict's favorite sibling is probably Eloise. Benedict and Anthony certainly have a close relationship, but Benedict's bond with Eloise definitely reaches a much deeper level. Mostly, this is because Benedict and Eloise are the 2 black sheep of the family. Neither of them wishes to pursue a traditional Regency life, and because of that, they are often seen as troublesome or silly. Benedict and Eloise can relate to each other on a level that far exceeds any of the other Bridgerton siblings. Benedict and Eloise's relationship is perfectly encapsulated by a scene near the end of Bridgerton Season 3. Benedict and Eloise are hanging out on a pair of swings and basically bare their souls to each other. Benedict wonders if he is almost ready for love, while Eloise comes to the conclusion that she is who she is and the ton will never change that. This conversation shows how Benedict and Eloise can be their truest selves together. It seems likely that Eloise will play a notable role in Benedict's upcoming Season 4. Colin's favorite sibling is Eloise. Colin and Eloise are explorers at heart. Colin is yet another Bridgerton sibling whose favorite is most likely Eloise. In general, Colin tends to be a more emotional and sensitive Bridgerton, and he often forms bonds with a wide array of people, from Marina Thompson to Penelope. However, when it comes to his family, Colin seems to have the tightest bond with Eloise. Both characters are curious and bold by nature, and in Season 3, Colin and Eloise's relationship is put in the spotlight, as they are torn apart and brought back together again by Penelope. Surprisingly, Colin also has a very close relationship with Daphne in Julia Quinn's Bridgerton books. Colin and Daphne often give each other advice and commiserate over the difficulties of love. Though this bond doesn't really come through in the Bridgerton show, it makes sense based on their personalities. Colin and Daphne both wear their hearts on their sleeves and are romantics. In this way, they would definitely have a lot to talk about if Daphne were still on the show.